Lennox-Niagara County. Gentlemen, your presence here and your continued support for our community is greatly appreciated, and we are extremely grateful for your government's support.
I'd say we'd start again, but I don't think we will. The rain is coming, so. I would also like to recognize my fellow council members from the Greater Napanee Town Council, who I know share my confidence in the potential of this town and have a shared vision of the great things that lie ahead. And of course, welcome to all of you that attended today's historic event, and those that may be watching on live stream. Just so everybody knows, we are actually live streaming this. We've changed our policies so that we have the ability to live stream all of our press releases, and this will be the inaugural event, so bear with us as we work our way through this. Today we are standing on the site that 72 years ago the first shovels entered this soil, and the construction of the Napanee Primary Wastewater Treatment Facility was born. It's a facility that had served our growing community well for the better part of the next 25 years. In 1978, this facility was upgraded to the present-day secondary treatment process facility and added capacity. This upgrade again provided our community the ability to thrive and prosper. But the reality is, it's tired, it's worn out, and it's well past its useful functionality. Today, all of that is going to change. Today is the beginning of a new chapter in the future of our municipality. Without this investment in critical infrastructure, we would find it difficult to sustain the growth our community needs to be a safe and healthy community. And of course, without the support and the financial assistance from our upper levels of government, none of this could be possible. And for that, we are forever grateful. I would now like to introduce Federal Member of Parliament Chris Mallette, representing the Ministry of Housing and Infrastructure, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Terry. Today's a great day for the town of Napanee. I'd like to acknowledge firstly, though, that the land on which we gather is a traditional territory of the Mohawks of the Bay of Quinte, also known as Kanien'kehá:ka Mohawk community of Tyendinaga. It's also the traditional territory of the Huron-Wendat, the Anishinaabe, and the Haudenosaunee people. It's a pleasure to be here today, along Parliamentary Assistant Sandhu, MPP Brise, Mayor Richardson, and other distinguished guests. We're here to celebrate the official groundbreaking to mark the start of construction on the Napanee Water Pollution Control Plant Upgrade Project. And as a former member of six years with Belleville Council, I know fully the challenges of trying to fund one of these projects. Belleville's staring down, as I was sharing with the mayor earlier, staring down the barrel of $100 million project of our own to upgrade our water pollution control plant as well. So this is happening all across Ontario and Canada, and as a representative of your federal government, we're proud to help support development and expansion in that way. Through the Rural and Northern Infrastructure stream of the Investing in Canada Infrastructure Program, the federal government is investing over $14 million in the Napanee Water Pollution Control Plant, which contributed to the planning and construction of this upgraded facility adjacent to the existing facility. The modernization effort will incorporate modern water treatment infrastructure to improve efficiency and performance while reducing the risk of partially treated wastewater being released into the Napanee River and on into the Bay of Quinte. It will also support the development of up to 4,000 new homes in Greater Napanee and help to meet the housing needs of growing population while ensuring reliable, high-quality water services for residents. Through this investment, the federal government is supporting the long-term sustainability and livability of Greater Napanee while also protecting the environment and enabling future growth. As Greater Napanee continues to grow, it is more important than ever to invest in sustainable infrastructure that supports growth and environmental stewardship. By tying infrastructure investments to concrete solutions to increase Canada's housing supply, we can build the kinds of places where people can live and grow. I look forward to seeing this project develop and to returning when we can celebrate its completion together at the ribbon cutting ceremony. Congratulations then to everyone on achieving this important milestone. Thanks to your dedication, and thank you for inviting me to be part of this special day. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir, for the kind words, and thank you for the support. I would now like to introduce Provincial Member of Parliament, Amarjit Sandhu, Parliamentary Assistant to the Ministry of Infrastructure.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for the warm welcome. It is truly an honor for me to be here today alongside MPP, my friend Rick Brizzy, MP Chris Mallette, and of course Mayor Terry Richardson to celebrate good news for the town of Greater Napanee. I'm here on behalf of Minister of Infrastructure Kinga Surma, who unfortunately was not able to join due to her prior commitments. But it's great to be here, especially in the face of global economic uncertainty and challenges, including unwarranted US tariffs. Our government is doubling down on our plan to protect and build by delivering the most ambitious capital plan in the province's history. With targeted investments totaling more than $200 billion over the next decade, we're building highways, transit, hospitals, schools, and other critical infrastructure that supports our communities, creates good jobs, and strengthens our economy. And as part of this ambitious program, our government is providing more than $34 million, as you see on this big board, $34.8 million from the Government of Ontario to the town of Greater Napanee to support the Napanee Water Pollution Control Plant upgrade project. This funding will replace aging infrastructure, enhance the water system, and promote growth in the town of Greater Napanee. I'm also pleased to share that this funding will enable the construction of over 4,000 new homes in this community. This means more homes and more opportunities for residents, families, and businesses. Our plan to enable new homes across Ontario includes nearly $4 billion for the Municipal Housing Infrastructure Program, which helps communities build, maintain, and expand core infrastructure such as roads, bridges, water systems, flood mitigation assets that enables new housing and support growing communities. So far, our investments will enable the construction of approximately 800,000 new homes across the province. Investing in local infrastructure is part of our local government's plan to protect Ontario by building more resilient communities, supporting local economies, and ensuring municipalities have the capacity they need to grow and prosper. Congratulations once again to the town of Greater Napanee and all the project partners. Thank you, and now I'll invite my friend MPP Rick Brizzy to say a few words. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your government's support and the belief in our community. We do really appreciate it. And of course, we couldn't have an event like this today without allowing our local provincial member of Parliament, Rick Brizzy, to say a few words. I know Rick is extremely engaged in this community, and he's always got some good things to say about us. So, Rick, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I'm very pleased to be standing here today with Sandhu, MP Mallette, His Worship Mayor Terry Richardson, and the other members of Greater Napanee's Council that are here today for this wonderful groundbreaking ceremony. It's been noted, this current plant we see behind us was originally built in 1952, upgraded again in the 70s, but it simply no longer has the capacity to serve the current and future needs of the people here in Greater Napanee. I'm so impressed to see the Greater Napanee Council and their staff have been planning ahead for years, exploring the best options, and I'm thrilled to see this partnership with the Ontario government coming to fruition so that this new plant can proceed. I do need to take a moment to commend the hard-working public works staff, some of the folks that are here, and the engineering teams that are behind this. It's all of their work and the technical expertise expertise that went into the development of this project, the design of the new plant, right? Because of which Greater Napanee will be able to service up to an additional 4,000 new homes and businesses. It's great to see that happening. But this expansion isn't just about growth. It's about ensuring the long-term safety and security of the entire community. Proper wastewater treatment is crucial for maintaining public health and protecting our environment. And this new plant, will help to achieve those goals. I'm so proud of the provincial government under the leadership of Premier Ford and the strong stewardship of the Ministry of Infrastructure that they've taken seriously the concerns and the challenges faced by our municipal partners to grow our housing stock. Recently, I've actually had the wonderful opportunity to announce many successful grants and funding arrangements with our local municipalities. Just in the last couple of weeks, we've announced almost $4 million for Bancroft to build a new water tower, over $7 million for Center Hastings for 2 different water system projects. This announcement, of course, we've also recently announced of $9 million for Loyalist Township's Rec Center project, 2 local elementary school projects that are being rebuilt, and many millions for new healthcare service delivery, both in Hastings and in Lennox and Addington counties. That's not to mention locally, there's 4 new long-term care builds and many more seniors active living center grants. The list just continues on. It's been an incredibly busy summer bringing these funding and the new services all across the riding. For much of this, Minister Kinga Surma and PA Sandhu have been listening and working with MPPs from rural Ontario to ensure that small and rural municipalities' voices are heard and that they're not only getting their fair share of provincial grants, but are literally on the forefront for the development of new programs, right, to ensure that small towns continue to thrive. To PA Amarjot Sandhu, thank you. Thank you for being with us here today. You've been here for a few other announcements in my time as MPP. It's great to see you, and please extend our appreciation to Minister Surma. The team there is doing an absolutely fabulous job. And so finally, I want to thank all of you for being here today. It's really important. It's a huge milestone for the municipality. Okay? We're getting it done. Let's keep working together to build a better future for everyone here in Greater Napanee, across the riding, and all across Ontario. Thank you all very much, and thank you, Your Worship.
Thank you so much, Rick, for the kind words. As always, we're very grateful for everything you've done for our community and continue to do so. Just before we get to where we're going to throw some dirt, I'd just like to say a few words. I would just like to reiterate just how important today is for our community. This is the largest single investment this community has made in 170 plus years of existence. It's going to provide us with an opportunity to grow and prosper. With that growth, we're going to be able to provide homes for people to live, jobs so people can support their families, and a community that you can retire in, knowing that you're safe. It's going to provide our community, the opportunity to obtain things that we may not have, to maintain things that we do have, and to succeed well into the future. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't thank the many staff, both past and present, that not only kept this facility operation for as long as they did, but also prepared us for where we are today and the future. Without their hard work, we wouldn't be here today. You know, and I'll get a little bit off script here, that I can remember the day that I passed the information on to our staff members when we had received word of the final funding piece to make this thing happen. And it was absolutely amazing, the reactions I got from the staff members. And, you know, it made me realize that, you know, these folks just aren't here getting a paycheck. They care about our community, they care about what they're doing. And I wish I'd have had a camera with me that day, because it was really quite exciting, and it was well worth it. It really was a priceless day. So thank you folks for doing what you do. We do really appreciate it. So, and of course, again, I'd be remiss that none of this would be possible without the support of our upper tier government partners. And I'm proud to say this is how government works. Once again, thank you, gentlemen, for attending. get to the reason why we're here. We're going to throw some dirt, and then what we're going to do is we're going to open up, see if media has any questions with respect to today's release. But we're going to throw some dirt first. So thank you. Can I get, maybe I can get the members of council that are here?
More
to help
shovels.
as well, so.
Want you guys to work.
Jump in.
Soil and the rest is limestone. Yeah, we go one side. Yeah, that's close, yeah.
Okay, and is everybody from the media ready? Okay, now that we're all dressed?
One, two, three.
Need another one?
Yeah, we'll do it. Ready? One, two, three.
Thanks, folks. If there's any questions, we'll field some questions as well. I guess now that we're all dressed up, we should get some pictures as well. So, does anybody want any still pictures? You're more than welcome.
Can we get one of all you smiling, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's why you're our media relations person, Kylie.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like a shot of you in front of the federal sign if I can.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nicole, I'm gonna grab the mayor, we're gonna go in front of the federal sign.
Yep, sounds good.
Sure, yes.
I well know that, I did 60,000.
I don't think so, but
So I know your journey to get here. You've got 100 million. Still gotta be fun. No, we'll try not to. No, we got a pretty good staff over there, but yeah. We got some serious problems there.
Very well, and yourself?
yeah, sure. Yeah, we're ready, and then I'll.
Sure, absolutely.
We don't want to hide the.
Nope, that's fine.
There, why don't all three of us be on this side?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And we can hide all the rest, but we're not gonna hide that much. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
As you can tell, we don't do this every day.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And one more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And down.
Yeah, there they go.
Thank you. And down.
After all that, we planned it so well. Okay, Mr. Mayor, please take a step to your left. side there? Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. There we go. Nicole's got a little experience as well. Okay.
It's coming along. It's uneven territory. Looks like this is still,
I don't think, for the most part,
Okay, is there any questions from the media that they would like to ask about today's historic event? If there isn't, we'll move on, and if there is, we'll field those questions now. So, and again, I missed that Shelby Crampton Nyman, our local MP, was just couldn't be here today, and she sends her regrets, and she wishes that she could be, but unfortunately, her schedule just didn't allow it. So. But if there's any questions, please ask. If not, there'll be some refreshments in the garage for those that want them, and I think there may also be an opportunity to do a bit of a tour of the site so far, if anybody wants to get any photos of those. So. Seeing none, you're making my life so easy today. So thank you, and thanks for coming out today.
All right, great. Yeah, well, great to see you. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah.